There are 4 topics I want to address in that video. First, an update about my weight fluctuations, and then I will tell you about a picnic I organize in Belgium soon. Thirdly, someone asked my thoughts about reactive hypoglycemia, which means sugar crash. And lastly, someone wants me to speak about and compare Durianrider protocols, Freelee's frugivore and Freelee's new frugivore diet. Okay, let's start with the weight update. So maybe you know that I've been on a 90% carb diet for about 12 years, with exceptions, of course. And recently, I think it was in April this year, I decided to be strict with 90% carbs because as I hadn't been strict in the last winter, I got a few extra kilos. I made a few videos about that on my channel this year, and you saw that I lost 2 kilos. And then what happened is that I decided to go on a crazy hike, more than 200 kilometers in a week, and I was not doing 90-10-10 every day. I was more like doing 80% carbs on average. And what happened is that with all that stress, I regained all the weight back, which means back to plus 2 kilos. And I don't care much, I told you it's not a big deal. And I don't care really about the scale numbers. I just do that for you guys so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. Usually I don't check my weight very often, maybe it's like every 6 months. Anyway, I've been back strict on the 90% carb diet on the 13th of June. And since then I was super strict. I even avoided the high protein foods, and I had legumes only 3 times since then. And it's been a month basically. Anyway, what happened with the weight? After the hike, I had a few weeks and I lost all the weight again as planned. And I do exercise regularly, not necessarily every day, but this diet works so well. I eat normal portions, I feel satiated, and I train a little, nothing crazy. But I have something crazy planned ahead again because I need adventure. I love adventure. I want to move my body, explore new places. And this leads us to the second topic today, the picnic in Belgium. So yes, I'm riding to Belgium. It's in a few days only now. I will pack my stuff soon. So on the Sunday, it's the 17th of July, I organize a picnic in Louvain-la-Neuve, LLN. It's close to Brussels, so if you're in the area, I would love to meet you guys at that picnic at lunch. It's next to the lake in Louvain-la-Neuve, and the link of this Facebook event is in the description of the video. So I'm riding there. It's going to be quite a long trip. The first day will be 270 kilometers, and the second day will be almost like a bit more than 200 in the hills of Belgium with a lot of elevation. And I will not do 90% carb diet because I will need to smash the food to have enough energy, and there will be more fat and more protein because that's going to be a long day. You heard the kilometers, that's a lot. And you're probably aware that when you exercise with high intensity or for a long time, you burn more fat, and then it's okay to eat a bit more fat if you're doing that, unless you want to lose weight fast, and then you stay on the 90% carb diet. And then third topic, the sugar crash. What are my thoughts on the reactive hypoglycemia? Well, for people who eat too much fat, their insulin sensitivity is not good, it's too low, and then the blood sugar is more unstable. Whereas if you eat very minimal amounts of fat, then the blood sugar stabilizes much faster. I never have sugar crashes. I don't know what all these people are talking about. It's not the sugar, it's the fat. Because of the fat that clogs the insulin receptors, the sugar cannot reach the cells in due time, and then the pancreas sends more insulin. It doesn't work so well for a time, and then it works too well, and then the body has to compensate again and again because of the extra fat. And when I eat fatty meals, I feel super tired after the meal, and it's a fat crash. Let's call it a fat crash. Huh? One of the problems with the extra dietary fat is that this fat stays clogged on your insulin receptors for about 12 hours, or in some cases more if you eat really a lot of fat, and that's not good. So the best way to get rid of that is to stop eating so much fat and eat more carbs. Okay, and then the fourth topic, what do I think about Durianrider's protocols? And then Freelee's Rotilivore, and then Freelee's new frugivore diet. I'll start with Freelee's frugivore diet. Well, I would do that in Eden conditions. If there was a beautiful tropical fruit forest and I had as many mangoes, papayas, durian, bananas as I wanted, it was a lot of abundance and quality fruit. Because in this world, that's the way we do crops and the pollution and the difficult access to quality fruit. No, I would not do the frugivore diet nowadays. No, I do it some days, but not every day. I want some energy, I want to exercise all the time, and I don't have an unlimited budget. I live in France and I don't live somewhere in Thailand or in Costa Rica, in Hawaii, etc. And what about Freelee's Rotilivore? Well, she explained what is exactly Rotilivore with 10 or 20 rules, and I think this Rotilivore is a great way to approach health and fitness and weight loss. And as for Durianrider protocols, it's like Rotilivore, but with more sugar, with more refined carbs. And yeah, there's not much difference between Harley's protocol and Freelee's Rotilivore. I like them both. I use sugar to improve performance and for giving a great taste to my fruit meals and to my sauces. For mental stability, I would choose Durianrider protocols, including sugar and refined carbs and a lot of fresh quality fruit, and also backup options like canned fruit, dried fruit, all the grains and tubers, of course, no overfed fat, and keep the cheat meals like super rare, as rare as possible, and preferably on the days where I am training a lot, which don't happen much, but it's going to happen soon. And I can't wait for this trip, this crazy ride, but it's not too crazy. I've done worse things. But it's been a long time since I've done such a long ride, and I think it will be fine. Here is the middle of summer, and I will cover up with a cap and arm covers and neck protection. I will not use sunscreen because I really don't like this kind of products, and I will be covered mechanically, physically. I start riding on Friday, so you can check my Strava and follow my adventures. I will post some pictures, and I think I will make a vlog if I'm keen to film a lot of footage, and wish me great fun. And I hope I see you in Belgium on Sunday. That's it, and I will check my weight so when I come back, and I'm sure it will be a bit lower, but that's normal, huh? Okay, that's it. If you're interested in my meal plans, they can be found in the description of the video, and I see you soon. Ciao!